Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm Tom, and today we're diving into something truly powerful: how to communicate like a fluent, confident speaker. Have you ever listened to someone talk and thought, wow, I could listen to them forever? That's not magic, that's skill. And the good news is, you can learn it too. In this episode, we'll explore ideas from the book The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication by John Maxwell, rewritten in easy English so you can understand, feel, and use them in your own conversations. Communication is not just about words. It's about connection, trust, emotion, and belief. So today, we'll go step by step, like we always do. I'll explain each idea clearly, give examples, and invite you to speak out loud with me. Ready? Let's begin. Every person has a message. Maybe your message is small. Maybe it's big, but everyone wants to be understood. When you speak clearly and kindly, your words have power. They can inspire, they can teach, they can bring people together. But if people don't understand you, your message is lost. That's why John Maxwell wrote about 16 laws or principles that help us communicate better. Let's explore them together. The first law is the law of credibility. Credibility means people trust you. They believe you because your actions match your words. If you want others to believe your message, you must be believable yourself. Imagine someone says, you should eat healthy food, but that person eats junk food every day. Would you believe them? Probably not. Here's a story about Gandhi. A mother asked Gandhi to tell her son to stop eating sugar. Gandhi said, "Come back in 2 weeks." 2 weeks later, she returned, and Gandhi said, "Stop eating sugar." The mother asked, "Why didn't you say that before?" Gandhi said, "Because 2 weeks ago, I was still eating sugar." That is credibility. Living the message before you speak it. So repeat after me. If I want others to believe me, I must live my message. Say it again. I must live my message. Great. The second law is the law of observation. Observation means watching carefully and learning from others. Watch great communicators, teachers, speakers, YouTubers, actors, and notice what they do. How do they start a talk? How do they move their hands? How do they smile or pause? Ask yourself, what makes me want to listen to this person? Maybe it's their stories, maybe it's their calm voice, or maybe it's their energy. Learn their good habits and make them your own. You don't need to copy them exactly. Just notice and adapt. Like when you learn piano, you listen to great players, watch how they move, and then find your own style. Now say this with me. I watch, I learn, I grow. Perfect. The third law is the law of connection. Connection means making people feel understood. John Maxwell says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When you talk, don't just think about your words. Think about your listener. What does this person care about? If you talk to students, speak about dreams and exams. If you talk to parents, talk about family and time. When people feel that you care, they listen with their hearts, not just their ears. Think of your favorite teacher. You liked them because they cared. That's connection. Say this. I speak to connect, not just to talk. Excellent. The fourth law is the law of anticipation. Anticipation means creating excitement for what comes next. Think about a movie trailer. It gives you just enough to make you curious. You can do the same in your conversations. You can say, "Let me tell you one story that changed my life." That makes people listen. But remember, don't promise too much and give too little. Build excitement, then deliver real value. When you speak, make people say, "I can't wait to hear more." Now repeat, "I make people curious to learn more." Nice. The fifth law is the law of simplicity. Simplicity means being easy to understand. Many people think big words sound smart, but simple words are powerful. When you speak simply, people understand faster and remember longer. Say use instead of utilize. Say help instead of assist. Use short sentences, clear ideas, and examples. Simplicity is not weakness, it's strength. Say this with me. Simple words make a strong message. Great job. The sixth law is the law of inclusion. Inclusion means making people feel part of your message. Don't say, I, I, I. Say, we. Say, you. Say, our. For example, instead of, "I know everything," say, "Let's learn this together." People listen more when they feel included. Communication is about sharing, not showing off. Say this, "We are in this together." Excellent. The seventh law is the law of story. Stories are stronger than facts. Facts speak to the mind, stories speak to the heart. If you tell people exercise is important, they may forget. But if you tell the story of a man who started running and became healthy again, they will remember. Stories help people feel, imagine, and remember. They turn words into emotion. So when you speak, share your stories. Even a small one can inspire someone. Repeat. Stories make my message come alive. Beautiful. The eighth law is the law of visual expression. This means showing your message. Not only saying it, use your body, your eyes, your hands. Smile when you talk about happy things. Use gestures to show emotion. You can also use objects or pictures if you talk about hope, show a candle, or describe a sunrise. People remember what they see more than what they hear. Say with me, "I show my message, not just say it." Great. The ninth law is the law of feedback. Communication is not one way, it's a circle. You speak, others react, and you adjust. Watch your audience. Are they smiling, nodding, or confused? If they look lost, slow down. If they look bored, add a story. And after you speak, ask for feedback. What did you enjoy? What can I improve? Good communicators listen as much as they talk. Now say this, "I speak, I listen, I grow." Perfect. The 10th law is the law of preparation. Preparation means getting ready before you speak. When you prepare, you feel confident. When you don't, you feel nervous. Every great speaker practices before they go on stage. They know their topic, they know their audience, and they know their goal. So before you talk, plan your message and rehearse. Say it again. Preparation builds confidence. Excellent. The 11th law is the law of humility. Humility means being humble, not showing off. Don't try to look perfect. Try to be real. If you make a mistake, admit it. If you learn something hard, share it. People love honest speakers, not proud ones. Being humble makes you strong because you are real. Repeat after me. I choose to be real. not perfect. Wonderful. The 12th law is the law of conviction. Conviction means strong belief, something you feel deeply in your heart. If you don't believe your message, no one else will. People can feel your energy. If you speak with passion, they feel it. If you speak with doubt, they sense it too. Believe what you say. Live it. Feel it. That is conviction. Say, I believe in my message. Good. The 13th law is the law of expectation. Expectation means believing good things will happen. Expect the best from your audience. If you see them as kind, smart, and ready, they will respond that way. But if you think they're bored, they will be bored. Your energy creates the atmosphere. Smile, and people smile back. Give energy, and you'll get it back. Communication is like a mirror. What you give, you receive. Say, I expect the best, and I bring the best. Great. The 14th law is the law of legacy. Legacy means what you leave behind. Words can live longer than we do. When you speak with kindness and honesty, your words can help people years later. So, ask yourself, will my words make someone's life better? If yes, then you are building a legacy. Speak about things that matter: courage, love, kindness, honesty, hope. That is how you build something that lasts. Say, my words can create a positive legacy. Wonderful. Now, let's review and practice together. I'll say the laws one by one, and you repeat after me. Be believable. Watch and learn. Connect with hearts. Keep people curious. Keep your words simple. Include everyone. Tell stories. Show, don't just tell. Listen and adjust. Prepare before you speak. Be humble. Believe your message. Expect good things. Leave something good behind. Amazing work. Now, I want you to speak out loud. Which one of these laws feels most important to you? Say it now. Maybe you say, I want to connect with people, or I want to believe in my message, or I want to prepare before I speak. Speak it with confidence, because every time you say your goal out loud, you move closer to it. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to express your truth, your story, and your ideas in a way that touches others. That's what communication really means. So, let's take a deep breath together. Inhale, exhale. Now repeat this with me. I can speak with confidence. I can share my ideas clearly. I can connect with people. I can grow every day. Beautiful. Communication isn't about being perfect. It's about being real, caring, and consistent. Every time you speak, you have a chance to make someone feel seen, understood, and inspired. That's power. And you already have it inside you. You just need to practice. And remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm proud of how far you've come today. Keep this energy, keep this confidence, and use it in your daily life. Speak with kindness, speak with courage, and speak from your heart, because your words matter. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep growing. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Daily English Boost podcast, your space to grow your confidence, your English, and your voice. See you next time, my friend.